Well, there you go, Mark.
Hello.
Would you believe we're back with we're actually back with a special Newport Festival podcast.
Yes.
How you doing, Mark?
I'm good.
Why have you not
After a
done-
long hiatus.
A lot of what?
A long hiatus.
Yes, we have had a long hiatus.
Hiatus.
Yeah, it's quite started off quite posh there, but yeah, it's been ages. It's actually been Christmas since we did a podcast. So hello, ladies and
Honestly?
gentlemen. Yeah, last Christmas was the last one, and now we're in June.
Right.
Time flies. But yeah, we thought we'd pop on and do a quick podcast because the festival's coming up.
Yeah.
So it's a festival special.
Yeah.
And we're going to sing a couple of songs, Mark.
Yeah.
And we're going to, but just, we can't do it all festival. So I've done a little bit of researching, Mark, and we're going to do, we're going to look back to a year in Newport of 1963.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, so I've just got
63.
1963. So I've got a couple of wee bits from the papers, including the night the usherette in the Rio had to stay there because she was kicked out of her house in Kilburn.
No way.
Yeah, so anyway, that's coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Exciting.
Yeah, exciting, a little bit of
I
history.
look forward to hearing it. You haven't told me yet.
And we'll talk about the festival, and we'll talk about the Lunasa Festival
Yes,
as well, because that's coming up as well. There's lots of things coming up, and we've got a couple of wee sound bites about people looking forward to the festival. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do, Mark. So yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Again, it has been a long time. We'll try and do a bit more regularly, but yeah, we're just going to come on when we think things need to be spoken about.
Yeah.
And things need to be spoken about the festival. So we'll bring you through some of the stuff that's going on in the festival, but we're definitely not doing this podcast just to promote the Old Pier Prophets who are playing at 5 o'clock at the Gentlemen's Club or the Newport Club. That's definitely not the reason. I think we'll barely mention the fact that
No, we should never mention the Old Pier Prophets playing at 5 o'clock.
the Old Pier Prophets. I mean, who are they anyway? Who are they?
No idea.
Who knows?
Who
I
are
heard.
they?
Well, I heard that a couple of guys who sing about Newport, but anyway, that's what I've heard. But yeah, we won't mention that again. So
Ordinary blokes singing modern folk.
ordinary bloke singing modern Newport folk songs. Yeah, from a podcast that's made in Newport. So anyway, that's we'll definitely not mention that again. But yeah, good to have you here, though, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to be here again and to do the podcast. So we will try and make an effort to make some more, but we've got two brand new songs for you, and we're going to sing one of them in not too long at all, in just a couple of minutes. And again, they're definitely not songs that you're going to hear at the Old Pier Prophets who are playing at 5 o'clock outside the club. Definitely not. Okay. So are you looking forward to the festival, Mark?
I am. I'm excited.
Yeah, it should be good.
It will be good.
It's good, and I think it's pretty much kicks off. In fact, I've got the programme here. It kicks off at sort of 7 till 9 a.m. I think they're having, you can go for a sauna down at Dave Anderson Marine to get you sort of kicked off. Yeah.
I think I looked at the weather report and it was 20 degrees and overcast, which is quite nice, and 20% of rain.
20% of rain?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
alright.
Yeah, no, there's not going to be any rain. It's going to be. Scotland are going to win on Friday, and there's not going to be rain at the festival. And well done, Scotland, for beating. Who did they beat? Haiti. Haiti 1-0. Luckily, yeah, good stuff. And if you were in the Brig or the Newport or the Shoreline, or the clubs, they were all open. Yeah, and the Gentlemen's Club was also open as well. So there was lots of people stayed up. Did you stay up?
I was in about 10:30.
You was in your bed at 10:30.
Yeah.
What, to get up in time for it?
No, I just went.
Oh, did you? I know.
I had things to do the next day. So.
Yeah, no, I didn't stay up for it.
Professional and not go there half asleep.
Yeah, no. Well, I kind of figured, like, I'm 55 years old. I'm actually 56 in a week's time, and my sleeping pattern, I've only just got it. You know what I mean? And I thought
it's taken a long time.
It's taken a long time to get it, and I thought I don't want to muck it up just to watch Scotland win 1-0. You know, I mean, that's it. You know, so yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I tell you what we're going to do first, Mark. We're going to just nip across, and we're going to listen, because I went out today and spoke to a couple of people just to see if they were looking forward to the Newport Festival. So so the first couple of people we've got are Fran, who was in Create and Chat when I popped in today, and Ashley, who is the receptionist in the Rio. Okay, she did a wee thing for us there. So they're going to tell us about what they're looking forward to at the Newport Festival. So should we just hop over to them now?
I think we should definitely hop over.
Let's have a listen to Fran and Ashley, and then we'll come back and we'll give you the first song that we're going to do today. Okay, right. Take it away, Fran. Here, I'm going to speak to Fran. Fran, what are you looking forward to for the Newport Festival coming up on Saturday?
One, it's a nice day, and I can catch up with friends that I don't see very often, and just generally have a good time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yes, yep.
Fantastic. Well, have a good weekend.
I will try to.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ashley. Myself and the kids are looking forward to the Newport Festival on Saturday. The kids can't wait to get their crazy hair colours at Emery's and to pet the ponies. I'm looking forward to watching the Old Pier Prophets at the Newport Club. It is set to be a great day.
Yeah, cheers Ashley, have a good weekend. Oh, there you go. Well, thank you, Fran. Thank you, Ashley, for letting me sort of bother them in the high street, to sort of thing. That was nice. But there's so many people looking forward to the festival, Mark, and it is a great time for Newport, I think.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And it's a good, and lots of people come from all over the place, and is there a Glastonbury on this year? I don't think there is there? So I think it'll be even busier this year.
Yeah, must be. We'll find out that way.
We will find out, and we're going to obviously we're going to do a wee song now, and then we're going to come back and do a little bit about what was happening in Newport-on-TayTV in 1963, and then we'll tell you a bit more about the festival. We'll sing another song, and then that'll be us. So hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully you're outside listening to this with the radio on or something like that, and enjoying the sunshine this week. But let's sing. Now, we're going to sing you two brand new songs, aren't we, Mark? They're actually quite full-length songs as well. Yeah. But the first one you might recognise is called Newport. So many destinations, places with no faces, where the weather is much better and the food is so much cheaper. Well, I walk along the high street because the high street is so busy. I couldn't get my car parked in a bay. I parked it far away, and I can't believe that I'd ever want to leave. Oh no, and it's getting me so. It's something I know. Newport, it's an amazing place. It's got a chipper and amazing braes. Next to the Tay, Newport. Newport, it's an amazing place. It's got a chipper and amazing braes. Next to the Tay, the nightlife is fantastic. You'll come back just like elastic. They don't serve their beers in plastic. It's just so much better. Well, the sun is always shining and the clouds have silver lining. The tourists always thronging and their feedback, there's nothing bad to say. Sing along! I can't believe that I'd ever want to leave, and it's getting me so. It's something I know. Newport, it's an amazing place. It's got a chipper and amazing braes. Next to the Tay, Newport. Newport, it's an amazing place. It's got a chipper and amazing braes. Next to the Tay, There we go. Mark and I quite like that one, don't we? Yeah, that's definitely. It's Airport by the Motors, if you're wondering. That's who we've ripped off there. But so there we go. And we're going to be singing that live for the first time at the Newport Festival, along with all the other Newport songs at 5 o'clock. So there we go. I said we were going to mention it. But so I thought, Mark, I was in the Dundee Library the other day. I was actually looking for, because I've got the programme for the last ever month's films at the Rio, which was 1963. It stopped in July 1963. Yeah, with a film called Hatari, which I think is a John Wayne film. Right. And a couple of people I've seen were actually at that thing. So I don't know if people. So that was the last one. So I went across to the library to look and see if there was a picture of the Rio as it was closing, but there wasn't. So there wasn't. But I did, funnily enough, pick up. So I thought I would look at a couple of news items from 1963. Woo! Yes.
We should have jingled for that.
I know, we should have thought of that. No, Anyway, but I've got the first one here. I've actually I put these on the page, but you might recognise some of these. Here's a headline from 1963, Mark. Oh. Gillian is Miss Newport. Oh. Yeah, Miss Gillian Park, 16, of Dalgarth, West Newport, was chosen as Miss Newport 1963 at a dance held in the Tayside Tea Rooms, Newport, last night. I'm not actually too sure where the Tayside Tea Rooms are.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Let us know, ladies and gentlemen, where was the Tayside Tea Rooms? I'm sure there's someone from the
And
Newport
have you ever
History
been?
Group. And have you ever been? Miss Park was a student at Dundee College of Art and was presented with a large box of chocolates.
Right,
Yeah.
not a pencil.
Not a pencil, no, they weren't quite as advanced in those days. By the way, if you come and see us, you might get a pencil. I'm not promising that, ladies and gentlemen, but you might. Judges were Alex Hamilton of Dundee FC
Right.
and Scottish internationalist. Do you know him, Mark?
No.
I don't know football, but I thought you might know him. And
No,
Mrs. Hamilton and Messrs. J. Dowie, G. Webster and D. Well, how many did they need to? How big was this box of chocolates? Nearly 200 people attended, Mark.
Right.
So, you know, a popular thing. Another thing, this might interest you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I hope it interests you, otherwise we're not doing very well. But this was...
It's interesting me, that's enough.
It's interesting, yeah. I mean, I saw, so you know how much houses cost nowadays. There's an advert in the newspaper in 1963. You just needed the capital of £160 and an income of £18 a week to buy a brand new house of quality in Newport-on-Tay. Prices start from £2,830 for a 3-apartment chalet and £4,600 for a 6-apartment villa with a garage. Mental, eh? That's crazy. So £4,600 for a 6-apartment villa and garage in Newport in 1963. That's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
I know we were speaking earlier about how prices change, but they've not changed that much. You know what I mean? That's just oh no, we'll start getting political with all of that. But so
That's
that
another
was.
podcast.
Pardon?
That's another podcast.
That's another podcast. Yeah, that's our sort
Politics.
of late night podcast. Politics. Yeah, politics. Mark and Simon talk politics as if the country didn't need another politics podcast. That's why we're doing this one.
It's escape from that.
Escape from that. And the other thing, actually, one from 1963 is I did put this on the page as well. You were able to get a special aerial fitted so that you could see the brand new BBC Two channel.
Right.
In 1963. Well, it's 1964. I think it started broadcasting. And yeah, you need it. It was £5.
Right.
And I've looked it up. That's £132 in
Right.
today's money.
Right.
So there you go. That's about a month's rental of Sky, as far as people I speak to. So there's are you liking these, Mark? These
Yeah, well, they're
Newport bits?
fascinating. Yeah.
We're building up to the big ones, by the way. Yeah. Here's a good one. This was in Newport in 1963. Newport shop raid.
Oh.
Big crimes. A plate glass window of the shop in 3 High Street, Newport, occupied by Beaton Tate grocers, was smashed last night at about 8:45 p.m. A quantity of sweets were stolen.
No way.
And the last line is, the police have interviewed 3 youths. So they must...
You might be used to the stolen sweets.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're making it a bit obvious, aren't you? We've got a tale about Beaton Tate in the High Street,
Yeah.
but we'll save that for another podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the...
A holiday podcast.
Yeah, a holiday podcast. We might still be in the realms of getting charged if we we won't admit it, but we might. We'll ask them. We'll on our ne'er-do-well days. But Mark, here is the big headline from 1963 in Newport-on-Tay. Ejected usherette slept a night in the cinema.
Right.
So this is a story, right, about an usherette who was forced to spend the night sleeping on the floor of the Rio cinema with her 13-year-old daughter after returning home to find all her possessions and furniture lying around in the back garden in drizzling rain.
Right.
You know, this story was told. This is actually the court reports of this. Mrs. Winifred Horace or Robertson of 2 Kilburn, East Newport, is using Mrs. Elizabeth Nairn Viewbank. She was using her house street as well, I can't even read this now, Mark. Actually, no. She was living in a house in Kilburn, and the pursuer, she claimed that she's suing the landlady in respect of damages done to her furniture and injury to her health when she was evicted by the defender in a house she had been given to let of a room for 10 shillings per week. They're quite wordy, these old newspaper articles, actually, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I'm trying to sum it up as best as I can whilst reading it here at the same time. But basically, the lady was an usherette in the Rio cinema.
Right.
And she was kicked out of her apartment in Kilburn.
So why was she kicked out?
Well, it's you put me on the spot there, Mark. What am I meant to do here? I'm doing my best. There was a bit of an altercation, I think, with the landlady. I think that was it. And the man who ran the Rio cinema, she bumped into him, and he knew her, as she worked there as an usherette, and he offered her accommodation. And the judge is asking, he said, "Did you provide Mrs. Robertson with accommodation?" And she said, yeah, she slept in the office in the Rio cinema, and she had a couple of sheets of her own that she was able to use, and he put out old paper bills on the floor so she could have something to sleep on amongst her old coats that she had.
Right.
That's pretty bad, isn't it?
Sleeping on paper bills.
Yeah, sleeping on paper bills. And if I was in the Rio and I let somebody sleep and I got all the bills out and let the people at the bed would go mental. So this happened, and all their stuff was thrown out into the streets.
It's awful.
It's terrible, isn't it? So there was a Mrs. Robertson, was the woman. So I doubt. Well, this is 1963, by the way. This is back to 1943. So yeah, that was quite a while. Maybe this was 1963 as well. Getting a little bit lost with this one, Mark. But anyway, so that's the big story of the day was that the usherette of the Rio Cinema had to sleep there because her her sort of nasty landlady, who might have some relatives still about in Newport, she kicked her out. And really, at the end of the court thing, the woman was given, Mrs. Robertson was awarded £50 in damages. And the judge said, not only was it illegal, this is to the landlady, it was outrageous and very cruel for you to kick her out. So that was quite good. So did that all make sense, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah.
Mark's half asleep. He's really tired today. And he's saying that, and I don't even know if it's right or wrong. But anyway, no, I thought that was fascinating. So I think what we'll do is
really interesting.
we'll look a few more of them. I think, and see what other sort of big headline stories there were.
History.
Yeah, let's stay in history. It'll make it easier to write a podcast if I just photocopy everything from a newspaper in 1964 and just try and read it out like I did just then. Shall we hear the last couple of people that we've spoken about? So who have we actually got here for that? We've got Betty and Rachel. Yeah. Rachel was up at the park and played our sports day. We had a Rio Sports Day today. And it was quite popular up at the park. There was lots of kids running about and that. It was very good. Gave me a lot of cheek actually, but apart from that,
that's kids for you though.
That's kids for you.
That's
you know,
job.
I just gave them a clip around the ears.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't listen to that. I wouldn't be sitting here recording this if I'd been in the cells probably. If I was doing that, not I didn't want to. But no, it was really good, and there's tons of stuff. I must mention, there's loads of stuff going on at the Rio all week up to the festival. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, well, we're past Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's stuff on at the Rio. There's stuff on at the Rio on Saturday, obviously, for the festival, we'll mention it, blah, blah. And then if a whole week wasn't enough, we're doing bingo on Sunday at the Rio as well. So if you fancy winning some I don't know if it's cash or just prizes, I'm not quite sure, but if you fancy coming along to any of those things, check out the pages on the internet and everything, you'll see them. But yeah, let's go, and if we're talking about Betty, let's go and speak to Betty and Rachel, who are going to tell us what they're looking forward to on the Newport Festival. Take it away, ladies.
Hi, Betty.
Hi, Simon. Nice to see you here again. Since you're permanently here. Yes, since you're permanently here. Yeah, so this is the start of Festival Week. This is the Newport Fringe Festival Week. Looking forward to Friday, the International Food Day, which will be brilliant. It's always good. Plenty of food. Come along and eat it, because then we'll have to get to the dogs if you don't.
Cool. And what time's that on Friday?
That's 12 noon.
Right.
Yeah. And then Saturday, of course, we've got the sausages on rolls and burgers on rolls. We've got poppy bubbles. We've got music, and we've got the parade.
And the parade's
at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Leaving the Rio at 12 o'clock. So come and get your musical instrument and come along and shake it all the way down the high street.
Fantastic.
And here's hoping. And make sure you've got your fancy dress, World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup theme.
World Cup.
And you're looking forward to Saturday.
And I'm looking forward to Saturday.
It's going to be great. And we've got things on in the Rio all week, haven't we?
All week. Look at our posters that are on the boards and have a check of the posters, and we'd like to see you all week.
We will.
And that'll be brilliant.
Check them out. Cheers, Betty.
Thank you.
So here we've got Rachel, hiya, and tell me, are you looking forward to the festival?
Oh yeah, can't wait. It's always the hottest day of the year, and I'm particularly looking forward to hearing Old Pure Prophets.
Oh really? That's yes, like that. Thank you very much. Well look, have a fantastic time, okay?
Thank
and
you.
enjoy the festival.
See you there.
See ya.
There we go. Well, thank you again to another two people, Betty and Rachel. Thank you for giving us your time there. They're looking forward to the festival as well, Mark. So
Sounds like it.
it does sound like it. It does sound like it. So look, thanks for listening, and now we will speak about the festival for just a little while before we get anywhere back. So there's tons on. I mean, like I said, it starts at 7 a.m. technically with a sauna, and it goes right through to the late hours with Funk Connection. They're playing again to finish off the festival, and they start off at I think it's 7 p.m. At the Blythe Hall. I think they played before. They're pretty popular.
Right.
So get your tickets for that, because I think you can get the tickets. It's 20 quid if you buy your ticket now, but it's 25 at the door.
Right.
So be as well to get them now, I would say, Mark. So that's what finishes the festival. But but there's tons of stuff on. Mark, have you what have you looked at? What are you looking forward to the festival?
Look, and the things that stood out for me was Name the Elephant competition.
Name the Elephant competition. Where's that going on?
I don't know.
Well,
I didn't read that far. I'm just going to go name elephant.
You just saw Name the Elephant competition, Mark, and went for it. I've got it. Yeah, Name the Elephant competition's at the Natural Energy Company in the High Street.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
where that is. So they're doing that. Yeah, sorry.
Another one is two wells, one person but two things. Stories in my organ.
All right.
And Down by the Riverside by David Smith. Organist, and 1 p.m. for Down by the Riverside and 3 p.m. by Stories in my organ.
Oh right, okay, and that's on the church at the steps.
St Mary's.
St Mary's, yeah, and that's that. So that's what you're looking to.
I think that's what stood out for me.
Yeah.
Lots of good things, but yeah.
Yeah.
Jumped out.
I think the problem is there's so much, isn't there? And it's quite difficult to choose from. There is other competitions going on, ladies and gentlemen. The bakery is having a competition, and they're selling raffle tickets, Ballantaggart Bakery, and first prize is a David Anderson marine boat trip for 12 people, which is good. And I noticed there more prizes have added. There's a slow Sunday lunch for a family of 4 at Ballantaggart Farm. That sounds nice.
Where's Ballantaggart Farm?
Ballantaggart Farm. Why do you keep asking me all these questions today, Mark? Like, you're going to warn me. It's in Ballantaggart. But you'll soon find out if you buy a ticket and win. But it's a slow Sunday. I don't know what a slow Sunday lunch. You just take it easy. Don't just eat slow.
You have to wait a long time.
Wait a long time. No, I think it'll be fantastic actually. And Ballantaggart Bakery, I was in it actually the other day. Like, their stuff's like loads better now.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they've done, but the croissants and everything are really nice. Like, I totally love them. And the third prize is 2 tickets for the Lunasa Festival.
Right, yeah.
So that's the other festival that takes place. But Mark and I have already decided we'll do another podcast before that.
Yeah.
That's quite rapid podcasting, Mark, because I think it's in August. We'll just split out to Benny Hill just introduces specials now and again. We'll just be like him. Yeah. Well, not quite like him, but you know what I mean. But I'm just having a look. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Baroque Hits. So is that what you've mentioned already, Mark?
Baroque Hits.
Baroque Hits. That's the same organist. Robin. It's a different. Robin Bell does Baroque Hits. I know. Hey, you don't get that a download, do you? I mean, let's face it. There's a kids sing along in Tardha. Strathkinnis Folkies are at Kitchen Bake. These are all 11 o'clock. Bring Your Favourite Poem by Anne Bridges. I'm assuming you can bring your own poem and read it out. Havana Swing at the Newport Inn. The Quirky Choir. I've got to mention that because my mum's in the Quirky Choir. Mum's in the Quirky Choir. And we've got, that's what you mentioned, I think. We've got David Anderson Marine has Cooper Brass Bandits, the Tay Sliders are at the Rio, Memories in Stone, Callum Heater's doing some creative writing in St Mary's Church, Just Three Folk at the Tardha Gallery, Ed Merchant, he's fantastic at Fig and Fromage, Killing Blue at the Newport Club, Quirky Choir again at 2:30 at the Newport Church, Duotones at the Newport Inn. There's absolutely loads, isn't there? They're doing some golf thing down at Shoreline, a disco and tea. You can go to that. The Hope Men are on at the Newport Club at 5 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock, and then at 5 o'clock, the Old Pure Prophets are playing.
Who are they?
I don't know. They sound. I think that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
It's a highlight of the festival.
That's why it's on at 5 o'clock.
That's why it's on. But it's
prime
like
time.
headlining 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like so, if you, I mean, obviously go to everything, ladies and gentlemen. But if you want to hear, obviously the Old Pre of Prophets and myself, Mark, and Seth, we're a 3-piece, aren't we?
Yeah, we're a
with the
3-piece.
double days, and we'll have a bit of sing along in, and basically all the songs that you've heard from the Newport podcast, we've kind of, or most of them, that's what we're going to sing.
Yeah.
And we've added some verses to them to make it more of a long thing and all the rest of it. So do come down to that. But that isn't the only reason we've recorded this podcast. We've spoken about many other things. But do come and see us. We would love to see you, actually. And if you're there, do say hello. But remember and buy your tickets for Funk Connection at 7 o'clock. Because that will also be fantastic.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say we're warming up from them. They're warming down from us or something. No, I'm joking, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be fantastic. There's food trucks all about the place. The Newport has stuff. The Brig has stuff on. The Marine's on. All the shops have stuff on. I'm trying to think. Shoreline. It's a lovely place. All beautiful places. We're very lucky, actually, to have all these places with lovely views and lovely people that own them now, and are really promoting them and making things happen in Newport. So we're just going to give a big round of applause to all those people, and and Becky and Sarah and everybody who's taken sort of organising the Newport Festival as well.
Organise that, I think. Yeah.
It takes a lot of work, and I went to the meetings, and oh my goodness me, I don't know. I can't. And just to say, the tickets that are being sold for Ballantaga, this is all to raise money for the Christmas lights. So there'll be a few sort of charity things going on, and it's to raise money for the Christmas lights, which is kind of Newport's other third festival, winter festival. Okay, so. So that's all good. I think, Mark, we said we were going to hop on, and we've hopped on, and I think we're going to hop off now, but we're going to hop off with another brand new song. That we, a brand new cover of a song that we're singing, but if you want to hear this live, you know where to hear it, and it's called, this is actually our Lost Christmas song. We were going to do this for our Christmas song, but for one reason or another, we didn't get round to it. It's a song that was originally called 16 Tons, and we've changed it to 16 Shops, okay? Now, there's more than 16 shops in High Street, ladies and gentlemen, but it doesn't rhyme. So, we're going to do this, and then we'll say cheerio at the end, shall we?
Yes.
Let's do it. I was born one morning, I was born in Newport. I just stopped the 5 roads up a St. Fort, entering a world of wonder and light. I'm glad I was born here, it feels just right. It's got 16 shops, and what do you get? A pie or a bridie, a shampoo for your pet, a Tesco's and Asda's, I don't wanna go. I owe my dough to the shops of Newport, yeah! There's a top shop, a bottom shop, and some in between. Rent yourself a house or shave your head clean. Amazon delivery, we don't wanna know. It's off to the Newport shops we go. It's got 16 shops, and what do you get? A pie or a bridie, a shampoo for your pet, a Tesco's and Asda's, I don't wanna go. I owe my dough to the shops of Newport. Yeah! Here we go. Well, see a bit of art or buy a gem tart. Stand there for a bus if you're not in a rush. Get yourself some heating and some kitchen sinks. Save your carbon footprint, it really makes you think. It's got 16 shops, and what do you get? A pie or a bridie, a shampoo for your pet, a Tesco's and Asda's, I don't wanna go. I owe my dough to the shops of Newport. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, last verse. Well, if you see me walking, better step aside. I'll be on the way to get my dinner fried. I'd also like to buy a bunch of daffodils, and if the top shop don't have them, then the bottom shop will. It's got 16 shops, and what do you get? A pie or a bridie, a shampoo for your pet, at Tesco's and Asda's. I don't wanna go. I owe my dough. Oh my dough to the shops of Newport. Late. Nearly interrupted Mark's last bit there. Thanks very much for joining in, and it's been lovely to speak to you again. We'll be back sooner than we were the last time. Mark, cheerio.
Bye.
And we'll see you at 5 o'clock at the Gentlemen's Club on the festival day. We'll be there. The OP Profits, OPP. See you later. Take care. Bye.